Hello YouTube! Chiptacular Games here with part 5 of Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. As you probably saw yesterday, it was pretty rough going for us. We didn't gain any land, but we got invaded, but managed to push back Lu Bu, who has become extremely dangerous. As you can see, we've been weakened a bit. Sun Jian is still the most powerful ruler in China, followed by Sima Yi, then Lu Bu, and then that's followed by Yuan Shao, and then Liu Bei, then me, and then we've got Na'vi, Ding Dong, and Sobbing Throw are the three weakest at the moment. And also Cao Cao is weaker than me, but stronger than them. Forgot about him. Whoops. So, as you saw yesterday, Lu Bu is extremely dangerous. He needs to be stopped ASAP. So what I'm going to do is seek an alliance with Sun Jian. Using my odd threaten tactic, which seems to work, even though my character's meant to sound like a nice guy. That makes me laugh every time. So now we're allies with Sun Jian. Now what I'm planning to do is request that he push north to harass Lu Bu from the south. No, Lu Xuan, I'm not going to become your sworn brother. So next up, I'm going to request that Sun Jian invade Hefei. Doesn't look like we're going to be very successful. Oh, he's doing it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to... I think we're going to try and invade... Yeah. Actually, gonna increase my money. Got another recruit, that's good. I feel like I would want to quickly get some gold, but I feel like I shouldn't do that. So what I'm going to do is just keep trading until I've got the amount of resources that I need. Hopefully we don't get invaded in the meantime. I am not going to be bribed by my own officers. We're being invaded again. I think for now, I'm going to let that happen. I think we'll be able to survive being hit once. What I'm going to do is I'm going to levy the people, which sucks. I hate to do that. Then one of my officers has just donated back to him anyway, so I suppose that makes me feel a little bit better. Now I'm going to try... Damn it. I was hoping to try and use compassion to capture Ye, but it won't let me. So I'm just going to attack Ye. Let's see how it goes. Just going to put the strongest officers in. Oh, we're at an advantage. That's good. It's better than I thought. So it seems that Lu Lingqi doesn't have as much of an army as I thought she would. Lu Lingqi, the prefect here of Ye, is the daughter of Lu Bu. Historically, Lu Bu offered her to the son of Yuan Shu a few times as a sort of an arranged diplomatic marriage, and every time Yuan Shu said no. That's probably because historically Lu Bu is a terrible person to have as an ally. He betrayed pretty much everyone who he was an ally of throughout his story in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I'm gonna predict that we're gonna keep massive troop strength. There. Now, this should be an easy battle, I think. Now you may have noticed that my wallpaper for my loading screen is Lu Bu. That's not because I like Lu Bu, it's because I think he's, like, I have a lot of respect for him as someone as powerful as him. And he is the most powerful character in the game, and he is pretty badass, but there's no way I can say that I like him. Oh, there's Lu Lingqi, she's our enemy. We have to defeat her today. But yeah, I will not say that I like Lu Bu, I just have a lot of respect for him, which is why he's my wallpaper. Anyway, let's begin. Time to give out some orders. Sorry I'm being a bit quiet, I'm just trying to concentrate. There we go. So what I've done is I've got Zhang Liao as pretty much my bodyguard for this battle, while I'll then split the rest of my army into two units. One will take the east and one will take the west. Thanks, Brilliance. Gongsun Zan. He was a historical ruler in the later Han. From memory, I don't know exactly if I'm correct or not, but from memory he was a bit incompetent, or just hopeless. The great Zhao Yun used to be a follower of him, but left his service because he didn't respect him anywhere near as much as he respected Liu Bei. So that might be why I have a bit of the idea that he was clueless and incompetent. But yeah, like I said, I may be wrong. That's what stands out for me. But anyway, he's been defeated, and so has the officer that I was sort of aiming to defeat as an objective. That was easy. Alright, so now Zhang Liao and I are just going to head off to the eastern side of the battlefield. I think we've done our bit on the west. I quite like how our army looks really organised, especially compared to Lu Bu's, which have still got the Vagabond sort of default setup. Chen Gong. He's an officer I wouldn't mind capturing, honestly. We don't have a strategist, and Chen Gong was quite a good strategist. I think he was a bit misguided to have followed Lu Bu, because Lu Bu was a terrible ruler and a terrible leader. But Chen Gong somehow respected him more than he respected Cao Cao, who he used to serve. So I wouldn't mind having Chen Gong join my side. So Chen Gong's been defeated, but not captured or anything like that. God, that is a good Musu attack. I love it. I didn't realize Lu Bu even came to reinforce. That was close. Thanks, Zhang Liao. Let's have a look at the battlefield now. It's too hard to tell at the moment which way they're gonna go. So I'm just gonna follow this around this end of the map. Chen Gong wasn't gone for very long, was he? If I can defeat Lu Bu in battle, that would be pretty cool. Because there was a saying, actually, because he also had a famous horse. It was known as the fastest horse in the land. And there was a saying it went along the lines of, among horses, red hair, among men, Lu Bu. And because red hair was known as the best horse, then that was also saying that Lu Bu was the best warrior. Which is, I'm gonna just say, probably for the sake of the story, that Lu Bu, who is here now, that might be why his army is doing so well. I'm doing my very best not to give him a chance to hit me because his attack power is massive. And he's also used a stratagem which has increased his attack power further. So that makes him extremely dangerous. And interestingly, Zhang Liao used to serve Lu Bu. He was in Dong Zhuo's army as an officer under Lu Bu. And... oh dear. Yeah, so Zhang Liao started off as an officer under Lu Bu, and then when Lu Bu betrayed Dong Zhuo, Zhang Liao stayed with him. And then after Lu Bu's defeat at Xiapi, Zhang Liao joined Cao Cao and was his loyal general since then. He was an exceptional warrior. He was able to hold off a large Wu army at an unfinished castle and force Wu to retreat. And he was fantastic. He's actually, in some of the older games, less so now, but in some of the older games he was compared to Guan Yu, who was known as a god of war. So I think that's pretty cool as well. I'm going to finish off Lu Bu. Well, with archery, I suppose. He still isn't going down. This guy... no wonder he's the greatest warrior in China. Look at that Musu attack as well. This will hopefully finish him off, except it seems that I've sort of missed everyone. Nope. I got Lu Bu. Lu Bu is defeated. Oh shit. Lu Bu's army has fought back. And now Sun Lang and his unit are isolated. If I can defeat Sun Xiao... Chen Gong's been defeated. Hopefully that means that we can capture him. Something's happened with Lu Xuan. I'm going to check that. Lu Xuan is defeated, which means he's not coming back. Hopefully he doesn't die. I'm going to... I'm going to try and assist as best I can. I think a rage attack might be able to do that. Not bad, not bad. This is... It's going to be very hard to sort of... Well, we do still outnumber them, but they're... Oh, wow. Gongsun Zan has absolutely obliterated the central region of the map. And now he's here to finish me off, or try. Lu Bu's back in the battle as well. This isn't going as well as I thought it would. Where is Gongsun Zan? That should finish him off, yep. But he is going to come back a bit later. So Zhang Xiao is the next opponent. Wow. Lu Bu's army, it's unbelievable. As soon as Lu Bu entered the battle, they just rallied. Zhang Xiao should be beaten by that, yep. Now Chen Yuanji needs to go. Gone. Beaten. Excellent. Okay. Just adjusted the orders a little bit to account for the one of our officers being removed from the battle. Now I'm just going to try and destroy these things. That'll help us a bit. We've got pretty much our whole army in the one place fighting at the moment. That might be a bit of a mistake, but at the moment I feel like it's the right decision. We really need to come back because we've taken a bit of a beating. We're still vastly outnumbering the enemy. They only have 2 officers left at the moment. Lu Bu is fighting though, and that kind of worries me. So if Zhang Liao and I can take this base back, we'll be back on track to win the battle. But this is another one of those bases where they've got lots of numbers but not that many people in the one place, which means it's going to take a long time to capture the base. I found that killing base captains saves a lot of time. Oh, Lu Bu's been beaten, probably because he had about 200,000 of my officers there. Alright, this is good. Battle's gone back in our favour. We were always technically winning, but it did get a bit sketchy. Got it. Alright. Zhang Liao and I are going to head up the western side of the battlefield because they have the least officers, and there are enemy officers there that are fighting too. Zhang Xiao. So Lu Bu still has the troop strength to return, which is a shame because I really don't like fighting him. There we go. I think he's only temporarily withdrawing as well. I think that's enough help. Just gonna have a look. No, I'll keep helping here. So it seems that Lu Bu's army, or more accurately Lu Linchi's army, has been pretty soundly defeated here. That should do it. There we go. Good on you, Zhang Liao. That did a lot of damage to the base. There you go. So even if I was to somehow get defeated here, we did successfully raid Ye. We did that last episode. And then it got taken by Lu Bu before we could invade it. There we go, so now only 2 bases remain. Lu Lingqi has come out, ready to fight. I really don't think she's going to be able to put up that much of a fight against our entire army attacking the main camp, which is going to happen soon. we go. Now I'm just going to change the orders around a bit. There we are. So I've set the enemy main camp on fire and ordered my army to attack it while I attack this base over here. I don't expect it to hold out, especially against this attack, which is, as you can probably tell, my favourite Musu attack. There we go, that's my biggest combo yet. And it's still going. 5,886 hits. That's massive. It's actually enough to fill up my rage meter and also my entire Musu bar. Come on, give us some more troops to kill. So there's that base captured. And that's pretty much sealed the battle, really. Lu Lingqi has... Yep, main camp's been captured. All that's left now is to defeat Lu Lingqi. There's actually so many allied troops here, I can hardly even see her. Got her. And that was the battle. So we've captured Ye. Could be said now we've pretty much united the north. The northern three regions, which is like the tip of China, have been united under my banner. Finally. And maybe Lu Bu, while still a massive threat, an extremely powerful warrior, may not be the threat that we thought he was. We lost 1/3 of our army in the battle, but Lu Lingqi lost her entire army. And we captured Chenggong. And he wouldn't join us. I'm going to release him because I would like to recruit him later. Xiahou Wei wouldn't join me either. Sun Shao has joined me. Gong Sun Zan has joined me. Excellent. That was hard. Honestly, to it's hard to hold all of my land for that long. We almost lost Beiping. Alright, new war council. Gonna do it a little bit different this time. And I think with that, once I do this, I'm gonna try and scout Chenggong if I can. And that one, I think that'll do. With that, I think that will do us for today. It's been awesome YouTubing with you, as always. Thank you very much for continuing to watch the series and support me. If you are enjoying it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Do the whole drill. You know how it goes. It means a lot to me to get you involved, and I hope that you enjoy today's episode and episodes in the future. I will see you on Monday for part 6. Catch you then.